Now, listen carefully. I try to use the, what's it called? The letter writing. I wanted to see how um, how good we are when it comes to informal letter. I observed that we still have certain mistakes. Some of us, not all of us anyway, but some of us, we still have certain mistakes. Now, if you look at it very well, I ask you to use 15 minutes. Now, you are grumbling that, oh, I'm still writing. In the exam, we are not going to have the grace of more time. That is why we need to work towards what? Towards using the appropriate time that is going to be assigned to us during the examination. Now, what I want to bring out is this. Informal method is supposed to be the simplest composition to write in the exam. How? We all know what informal letter is. Can someone remind us what is an informal letter?
An informal letter is a letter written to someone that we know personally or someone who is close to us.
Alright, that's beautiful. Another person? Alright.
An informal letter is a letter that has a format or an informal tone.
Informal tone. That's another good one. Another one with any conjugation. Okay, good. If informal letter, popularly called friendly letter, is a letter written to friends, family, and close relations, then let's talk about the features of this letter. What are the features of an informal letter?
It has only one address.
Only one address, and that must be the writer's address. Thank you. What other thing? Another person. Okay. Date. Good. What other thing? Salutation. The open salutation. Then what else?
Body.
Pardon?
Body.
The body of the letter. Good. Then lastly, we're going to have what? The closing subscription. Now, these are the things the examiner want to see in your what? In your essay. So now we have talk about the writer's address. Talk about the writer's address. Talk about dates. Talk about opening salutation. Talk about the body. I'll talk about closing subscription. Now, this is what I want you to get familiarized yourself with. There must be problem writing the writer's address. There must be problem with date. There must not be problem with writer's address. There must not be problem with date. There must not be problem with open salutation. There must not be problem of the body of the letter and closing subscription. It is only here that we should want to think about. Every other aspect of informal letter, we shouldn't have problem thinking before we write. These are the things that must be part of us before the examination. So if someone just like, come on, wake up from your sleep, write this and that, I won't have problem writing my address, writing the opening salutation, then the opening paragraph as well. So this is what I want you to know, so that you know it as well, like the back of your palm. Whenever you are called, this and that, you won't have problem with any of this. The only thing you want to think about is the body. And you can do that under 5 minutes. So it means that you can prepare an informal letter under the said 15 minutes. How do we do that? We all know what the address always looks like. It is either what? It is block, or it is what? It is flat. So it's that we have our address in either way. So what I normally tell students of this class is that you can get a ruler. If you want to write in block form, get a ruler ensure that the ruler is straight. You can place your ruler like this. If I place my ruler like this, and I want to write, take for instance, this is my ruler. I have my ruler like this to write my address because I want it to be straight. Then I'll start from here. Nigerian Tulip International College. I will ensure that my college is contained here. In any case, so I have my comma. 5 OGD Drive, in case may be, OGD Drive, comma, Lagos, Ibadan, Express, Way, comma, Ishari, Ogun State, comma. Now, something happened here. In the context of the question, we are asked to write to our elder brother living where? Living in London. That is over. So, I will not stop here. I have to include what? Nigeria. And I place my full stop. If your address is in a block form and it is not in this order, then you are wrong. So, get to write it this pattern. This is your school address. Anyway, you can use your own residential address. But ensure that this is a block form and everything it is in line. Are we together? Then we now place the date. Next thing is the date. Today's date is what? 12. 12 August. You have to comma. Then 2020 and full stop. Now, it is not 12/08/20. Like some of us want to have it, just write 12/08/20 or 12 of 20. What that form do you normally use? Maybe 12 raised to power TH. No, this is the standard of writing our date. So please take note of this. Now, should I go for the slant form? Let's assume I want to go for the slant form. I'm not using the block form. So don't forget, once I'm through with the address, what I will do is that I will now erase this line. I will erase it. What I want to ensure is that I have the block, what's it called? The block alignment of the address, which you can see is very visual on the board. Then you want to go for the start form. The same way, I'll still try to have a line that's going to be like this. That is one way anyway. So I'll start. Nigeria, and so like that. 05, so like that. Lagos, so like that. Ishari, like that. Ogun State, like that. Are we together? Are you following class? Good. Now, if you look at it very well, that if I'm now going to remove this line, we are going to erase it. I'm going to have a very visual slant format of the writer's address. Are we together? Now, if you don't want to draw any line, any slant line, you don't want to draw it, one thing you can also take care of is that just get to know this is the first letter here, right? So if I'm coming to the next line, my first letter on the second line is going to be under what? Under I. Are you getting it? So my next line, the first letter is going to be under what? Under the second letter, the second line as well. You understand? So with that, we are going to have a perfect slant format for the writer's address. Now, unlike the block format, here you are going to place your date under the first letter on the first line. That means you have to trace the first letter on the first line, you trace it to where you want to put your date. So it means that our date is going to be under here 12th August, 2020. Stop. So the date is not going to be among what we are going to mean. What are going to start here. Is that clear, class? Is that clear? I want to believe there is not going to be any problem trying to write our address henceforth. So if you know that you made any mistake during the test I require you to do, please correct it now. Let's correct it now and forever. Are we together? Are we together? Any question before we move on? Any question? Good. Now we don't have any question. Let us move on to the next. Pardon? That is the opening salutation. In an informal letter, if you are writing to our friend, what do we do? What do we do? We write, dear, good. The person's name, dear. So if you are writing to your brother as well, since you have more than one brother, right? So you have to write, dear brother, it is Musa, it is John, it is Hamid, it is what have you. So you can just put in dear brother. Dear brother, that brother there is not representing anybody. So a name must reflect. Then, considering the word, the cordiality or the informality in what, in an informal letter, instead of informal letter, then we must be free to express ourselves with what? With the receiver of the letter. Now, when we have, let's assume I have dear brother Toby. Come on. Now, again, before I move on from here, please take note. Every independent word in the address must start with what? Capital letter. Every independent word. What's the problem? Yeah, I'm listening. What's the problem? You want to ask you? Speak up. What if? Okay. Alright, let's move on. And ensure that you punctuate appropriately. Punctuation is very important. Please punctuate appropriately. I don't know. Now, please get what I should. Now, the introductory paragraph in an informal letter is another thing that should be what? That should be very simple for us to do. For instance, whenever I want to write an informal letter, I have what? A specific introduction. That means my first paragraph is what? Is already made. So I don't need to think of what I want to write as my introductory paragraph. So that's what I want you to do now. I want you to construct a particular introduction, a model introduction. Whenever you are called to write any examination, when it is involving informal letter, this is what I'm going to use to introduce it. Just like you want to read a note, you want to probably put something here from the note. That's all. Are we together? Take for instance, whenever I want to write an informal letter, my approach to it is just that my what's it called, paragraph, it happens to be what? It happens to be my introductory paragraph. And you know, in informal letter, pleasantries is what is allowed, right? I'll just start. I receive your last letter on 23rd February, February 2019, as the case may be. I was happy to read from you, but I am very sorry. I'm very sorry not to reply for so long. I hope you are healthy. I hope you are healthy and peaceful. I hope you are healthy and peaceful. If everything is going in the desired direction, let's give thanks to God. So, if I want to write, I have this in my head already. So I don't have problem with the introduction, with the introductory paragraph. So meaning that in the exam, I know how to write my address, I know how to write the presentation, I know how to write my words, my introductory paragraph. They are ready-made, all ready-made. So I don't need to think about those stuff. So meaning that under 3 minutes, I've written my word, my address, the date, book ambition, and what, and introductory paragraph. So I only need to think about 2 or 3 paragraphs, which is going to be what? The purpose of the letter. Are we together? Now, can you do something cool for me? I want you to think, or probably to prepare your own model of an introductory plan. Is that possible? Yeah, I want to do that under 2 to 3 minutes. That henceforth, this will be my approach towards informal letter writing. And that's to do with the first part. This is mine, right? And if you know that, you can make use of this as well, you can copy it and just have to study it. I know that it is with you. What I don't want to do in the exam is that thinking for something that you ought to have known. So now I want you to just think. You can use the back of your book. You can get any writing material that, okay, let me use this to quickly put this down. So can I do that in 2 to 3 minutes? Is it possible? Okay, some are doing that already. can use this as a guide. But I don't want to impose this on you. You can have a better way to have a very cool, introductory program. This is just probably my own application, but I want you to do something similar. One minute down. You don't need to consult your friend. Just create it on your own. You can speak English. Just put it down. What you can speak, just write it down. That's all. And you are doing that ahead of the examination. So, if you are done, let me see your hands in the air, and I want to hear you. I want to hear you telling us, okay, this is my introductory class, I have to come later. Okay, cool. Why I have this done? So someone said I'm true. Ooh. Someone said I'm through. 2 minutes gone. We have 1 minute left. Done. Oh, that's good. You love to come out and read. You can read them. Okay. Come on the stage, come on the stage. You don't want to come on the stage. Alright. Okay. Come on the stage. Thank you. Please, can you encourage the Alright, can you just relax the nose mask so that nobody can.
Their uncle, whatever.
So use the name, whoever is not your name, use the name. Their uncle. Silence in the class. Silence in the class, please. Alright.
Dear Uncle Basil.
Oh, this is not funny. Come on. Alright.
I received your last letter on my last. I received your letter on my last birthday wishing me a happy birthday. I was really happy to hear from you. Hope everyone at home is safe and healthy. So let's meet together.
I was doing it. Please. That's a very good question. I think she used this as a guide and she was able to come up with something perfect. Yes, that was good. Now, another person please. Okay. I think I know it. Or you are still. Let me have one or two class members to come and tell us something as nice as one. What's that name? Oh, yeah. Let's have another member of the class.
Exactly what?
You talk to me, then I respond. Oh, my good friend. Okay, Farida. Farida. Go on, try. Okay, not yet. Zainab.
What?
I'll try. Alright, anyway, the important thing is that you prepared your introductory paragraph on your own. I don't want to rush you, so you can do that on your own. Do it and get it what? Get it perfectly done. Get perfectly done. So when you have to write, you know that certain things are off task for you. Are we together? So from there, I think our time is up. So I don't want to consume your break, so we need to go for a break now. Now, next lesson, I'm going to continue from where we spoke. Then we will equally discuss argumentative essay and approach to argumentative essay to make it very easy to write in the exam. So, if you discuss something nice, if you discuss something nice in the class and you've gained something new, you've added something to your words, to your knowledge, then let's give the whole of the class a lot of applause. All right, please enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.